Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Semi-Perfect Podcast. It's another beautiful Wednesday night, and we got a crowd full of people joining us here. First off, Saberspark.
Hi, I am here. Who's next?
Good to have you.
It's good to be here.
Also joining us is Toodles,
Hello.
Matt,
Evening, ladies and gents.
and Polio.
Oh,
I thought we wiped
I
him
thought it
out
was
years ago.
eradicated.
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing here?
So we're
I don't know.
having
I just
a-
thought I'd come back.
Well, it's good to have you back, Polio.
we can't get rid of him because we're stuck in a different program tonight.
That's what we get for putting him in blankets and distributing him amongst the native people.
Smallpox.
Wow.
So I
Get your
guess
diseases right.
What? That was, no, you can do
Well-
you can do polio that way. Imagine that, like paleo blankets. Like, well, I don't know. You can probably scatter. How's everyone's week doing? How's everybody doing? How's everyone doing this week?
good.
Good.
Sarah, how's your week?
It's good. I got a video for my Patreon.
Oh,
It's picked up a couple more people, so I'm happy.
oh, good to hear.
Excellent news.
You owe me.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Matt, your week, how's it been?
So far, so good. I've managed to avoid both polio and smallpox.
That's really
It's
good.
it's just so far so good. Like your girlfriend from Utah's visiting you, and it's just not bad.
Well, that part's amazing.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Also, word on the street is that if there were to be a new season of the Low Budgets to come out in a few months, that you may or may not have been racing this Saturday with your girlfriend.
Absolutely was. Had a great time out there, and I really got to thank you and Tommy for putting the car together for us. That was an absolute joy.
I'm glad you guys had fun. Paleo, how's your week been?
It's been pretty good. Just been doing
You see,
stuff.
I'm not the only one that does the pretty good.
Yeah, there was a reason that I hit you with it. Yeah, it's pretty good. As you're looking at your girlfriend, it's like, yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Oh.
My week's been very busy with editing. We just had a Night of Destruction pass this past Saturday, and I may or may not have taken home a trophy in one of the events, as we'll have to see in a new season of Low Budgets if there is one.
Well, you tease us like that.
And just the reason I've been so swamped with editing is we have a lot of conventions that have been announced recently. Winnie City PonyCon got that promo out of me eating a terrible thing
I'm
called a pickle.
angry at you. All right, I'm so angry because wait, Sarah, did he ever finish that?
Oh, wait, sorry. I was reading the
The
chat.
pickle?
Or did he
What
do it
for?
Oh, No, he did not. He did not finish the pickle, and by the time I was done with my pickle, I could not eat any more pickle.
Well.
And I also accidentally dropped his pickle on the ground. So.
I did accidentally drop it on
Yeah,
the
you
ground.
didn't eat
so-
baloney. You
I did.
Accident.
deliberately. No,
because
I got it. I was
No, I dropped it.
I was watching it with. I was watching. No, I was watching with Paleo. I was telling Paleo like live commentaries and like I'm angry that like Race is just sucking on the tip, you know, nibbling on the tip a little bit, and then he's like, and it's like you haven't even eaten like.
He's not deep throating that pickle enough.
Yeah, I was extraordinarily upset. No, I mean like
Oh,
sexual.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's probably.
Winnie City.
No, I mean I was upset because I'm like you barely even took a bite. Like, what a.
Yeah.
Barely. I ate half the damn thing.
No, you did not eat half of it. You ate a quarter of it.
Yeah.
No,
Thank
everyone,
you.
just be
Thank
quiet, okay? I'll be the engineer who went to school and took years and years.
You
of math
always
here,
do
all right?
this. You always do this. You always like whenever we give you like a little bit of like yeah you eat the whole pickle. You could have been more of a man. You pull your trump card. Like, hey, I did this. I'm a god. And it's like oh okay.
but it's true.
No, it's not. You,
Like, I'm not
you're
just-
saying the reason why you did not eat a pickle is because you went to engineering school.
No, I said I ate half of it.
Yeah, well, let's
You're
get,
telling
let's
me
get the
that I
tape,
only
man.
ate a
I almost
quarter.
feel like I need to bring a jar of pickles to Chicago now and do this.
Don't
instead.
you dare!
I think I
because
will.
no,
Hey, Lammy.
don't please.
Well,
Pickles for
Hi,
everybody.
Miami.
pickles for race.
Miami. How was your week, Saber?
It was
How was your
really-
week?
It was good. It's been ups and downs and all arounds, but so far I'm quite well. Still standing. I know that I was just about to bring politics into this, but never mind. Let's not do that. Yeah,
What, you don't want to spend the next hour and 45 minutes talking about?
Well, I'm gonna say this real quickly, okay? So, because I was talking
Oh,
to
dear,
Paleo
here
about
we
this
go.
last night.
Brace for impact.
You know how a lot of people are like, I'm leaving the country if yada 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 wins. Oh, come on. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
no, I've heard that. I've heard, my own parents have said it. So
everyone says it. I mean, come on. Like, I mean, yeah, America's not perfect, but you're not gonna freaking move. I'm going to Canada. I'm going to Mexico. Shut the hell up. You're not going anywhere. All right? You'll see you in a couple of years. Well, I mean, yeah, I get it. You're not happy.
I'm going to Hawaii.
I like how some of these folks don't even vote. Like, I'm leaving. Like, you didn't even vote. You're so lazy. You ain't even gonna leave. Whatever. I'm going to Hawaii. I'm out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go somewhere far away from America, like Alaska.
Finally, free of those stupid politicians.
That'd be pretty great. I'm gonna tweet that. If Trump wins, I'm moving to Alaska.
It's like we all start tweeting as fast as we can. I'll let you have that one, Saber.
Thank you.
That was
I'm
a
taking
gift.
it. There was. Oh, I had one today that hit me. Oh, all right. I have a name for a new superhero. Okay, it's gonna, or it could also be a new YouTube series. The YouTube series would actually include some. Jax Blade could do this. It would be Jax Blade, bench pressing, working out while sputtering facts about history. Like the Romans, bench press. They defeated the Gauls and 1283, whatever. And you can call the series Muscle Memory.
Oh my god.
How would that be? Wait. How would that be a superhero?
Well, or it could be a superhero who punches bad guys while reciting historical facts. Muscle Memory.
Wow, how useful.
All right. Well, let's talk about news. How about that?
There's one for your Who's Line series. End up doing a
I
superhero game.
have a news.
What's your news?
Today is Cadet Red Shirt's birthday.
Yes, it is. I actually
Hey.
need to visit the Steam library and get her something. But yeah, shout out to Cadet, one of our very loyal viewers and good friends. She is awesome to me, and I've been meaning to catch up with her on Skype. But yeah, happy birthday, Cadet. Hope you're having an excellent day.
Yeah, this is
Happy
an
birthday.
honorary cadet redshirt birthday party here on the podcast. And actually, she was the first person to post food. If we want to jump through that really quickly,
All right, do a quick
Yeah.
rundown, buddy.
Hit it.
let's see here, Cadet. Now, what is she eating? Those look like massive noodles, very big noodles.
All right,
She
hold on, I'm
she
getting
cooks
to
her own food, I believe. Like
food.
she makes her own stuff. Is that
I mean, it looks good. I just don't know what it is.
is that udon?
Yeah, those are big noodles.
It's a dong.
Udon.
What?
I learned that from the One Punch Man.
Oh, I personally like what we have going on here with Alec Greer's picture. He's got a new computer background as well with his chicken and his French fries and Dr. Pepper. I believe it says Wander is best character. Suck it, Saber.
Well, I'm just I'm taking a step back by the wonderful penmanship and the creepy silhouettes of his image in the background of the picture.
It's like a message that you get from like a serial killer. Who's like, here's your hints. Good luck solving the case.
Oh my god!
Alec, what is it? I gotta watch this.
Those fries
Yeah, I
look
just
great
watched the
though.
line.
Those fries look like those wedge fries. All right, Alec, what did you post us, Alec?
Well, you guys have a new banjo strain. Okay.
Oh, what?
What?
All right, let's move on to the baloney. Alec never changed. All right, so so we got ourselves what looks to be Drummer Shy with his always awesome angled Coca-Cola popcorn baloney picks. Good job, drummer.
Can I make a comment about this?
I like
Is that-
I like your. Where'd you get that Sarah shirt though?
You know what that is? Is it's not a shirt. He's actually that mutant from Total Recall. It's a Quato,
Quaido. Yeah.
however you say his name. Yeah,
So
I happened to watch that movie like yesterday, so I'm like,
The Arnold
oh,
Schwarzenegger one or the newer one?
Arnold.
Good.
Thank you.
Sharko took a screenshot.
Oh, gross.
The pickle.
Uh,
You
Well,
didn't have
Shifro-
it.
Shifro took a picture of the olives.
Yo, we got ourselves some joy here with the pizza.
Oh,
Dude,
that looks good.
that's the like the rippable crust. Well, most crust can be rippable, but still,
Oh yeah.
the individual cheese puffs. By the way, Bobby One tweeted me earlier saying that this is the last live episode he's going to see of our show. I guess he's got life going on, so we'll make it a good one. Wow, you brought out the ponies for this one.
Very nice. And what is he eating? It looks good. Are his headphones in his food?
I hope
Looks
so.
like fried chicken, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like some.
Oh my God! It's a picture of Bobby One. He's actually the food.
Look at me, I'm handsome. We got Merlin. He got some sloppy joes or manwich with some chips.
Yeah.
We got Red Star with what looks to be a Burger King bag, or could be a couple of organs, for all we know.
Could be a mixture of both, considering.
Nathan Bassett watching it up. Hey, good to see you, Nate. And then just a couple other jib jabber tweets. So, all right, let's move it on to some news. How about that?
Let's do it. Anything on your mind immediately?
Well, you're the one who tweeted out some pitch of Sausage Party.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It seemed like half a pickle. Okay. Have you everyone here, seen the trailer for this
Yes.
Sausage
Yes.
Party? Okay.
It doesn't look that bad. It
When
doesn't look good, but it doesn't look that
well,
bad.
Sarah was like, "You have to watch this trailer with me." Sarah, was that your first time watching it? Was when you and I
No,
watched it?
I had watched it earlier in the day. 'Cause
Okay, so
Alex sent it to us.
I literally thought, and I guess essentially it's Toy Story but with food. And I'm like,
sex.
oh, okay. and vagina hot dog buns.
I don't get that. The design of that character is like really bizarre.
She reminds me
Yeah.
actually of a character from Brave Little Toaster.
Which character? I
have,
know. I know you're talking about. Is it the one where like she's like, "You boys are new" or something like that? Where it's like,
Yeah, she's like a blender, like a new
Yeah.
blender or something.
oh my
Yeah,
God, that's
and-
weird.
Anyways, so I'm watching this trailer thinking it's like this kid movie, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait, did he just say the F word? Did that just happen? Like I thought in that end the shock value of it quickly turning into an adult flick was pretty funny. I'm interested in seeing it. It looks funny. but yeah,
I don't know what to think of this movie, honestly.
Well, Paleo,
The trailer leaves me dumbfounded.
Paleo, you saw what was it? Straight to Hell, what was it called?
Hell and Back.
All right, you said that was horrible, right?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was an R-rated comedy from a few of the same people that made a Robot Chicken, and it wasn't really good. But I wanted to go support it because it's an R-rated animated movie, and we don't have many of those at all.
yeah.
So I'm kind of
We have some
excited. for the-
X-rated ones.
Yeah. I mean, there was
Just
a lot
like-
of like weird adult animated movies in the '70s, but we don't really get those anymore. But yeah. So this is coming out. It's from like Seth Rogen and all those people, and it's going to be interesting how it does because this one seems to be like it's going to be advertised a lot more because Hell and Back wasn't advertised like much at all except for like 3 a.m. on Adult Swim or something.
Oh, prime hours.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like you said, we don't get many R-rated, adult-themed theatrical release animated films, and I don't really care. I probably won't see it because I just don't care. I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean,
I was
my
impressed.
cousin made it, but who cares?
Cousin.
Seth Rogen.
No,
No, I
Fat
was
Albert.
actually kind of impressed for what it is, for the movie that it is. Once I realized the direction it was going, I was actually kind of impressed with the animation. I was like, oh, okay, it's not poorly animated. It doesn't look
not.
terrible.
That Saving Private
I just-
Ryan thing going on.
The thing is, a movie like this can go one of two ways. It could be really funny intentionally, or it could just be so stupid that you're just like
Right.
So I don't know. I think Sarah, will you see it with me
I guess.
or Zootopia?
Mm-hmm.
You all love that movie.
I'll watch that one with you.
Wait, Matt, did you see that yet?
Zootopia
No, sing it
is
to
one of my
Mario
favorite
tomorrow.
movies.
Go with
with that
both of
stuff.
them and Stephanie to go see it tomorrow.
Yep.
You're like
Gonna
it.
see it at the El Capitan.
What's that?
Over in Hollywood.
It's
the one of the major theaters over in Hollywood.
yeah. It's like the best theater to see Disney movies at because that's all they play. It's Disney movies.
El
I
Capitan.
think it's owned by Disney.
It is.
Mhm.
It was
And
purchased
they-
by
they
Disney
do
in the 80s.
experience right.
So yeah, no, I am a massive fan of Zootopia.
Everyone seems to love that. Oh,
Probably even more so than me.
really?
Like I love Zootopia. Don't get me wrong, but Jeffrey's
Oh, you're
like
wrong.
really in love with Zootopia.
Mm-hmm.
I had a moment today with
Like
my.
Zootopia is like his Wreck-It Ralph.
Ew.
That's impressive.
Sarah, did you see? Did you see the screen cap of the next Wreck-It Ralph movie?
Again, fuck you.
Why are you so angry? I found this awesome article. It says leaked footage of the new Wreck-It Ralph, and I saw this great little
It's
eye.
Shrek.
Oh, it's not. It's Ralph. He looks great. He's on his way to
Sarah, how convinced were you
Yeah.
when you saw
Yeah, when you-
Saber's tweet?
when you
Like
saw
at
it.
first,
Like I saw the little notification on the side of my computer when it came up, and it was like, "Hey Sarah, did you see this Wreck-It Ralph?" And I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I clicked it, and I was just like, "Oh fuck you!" I knew
No.
exactly the moment that I saw it what it was.
Sarah, no, I found the real image.
It was it.
Uh huh.
There's the real
I'm
image.
not gonna believe this. Fucking.
Let me see.
God damn it!
Wait, I don't see it.
It's in the Discord chat.
oh Jesus!
Yes, and
Oh,
Roll all the way down.
I'm gonna Shrek it. Well, I mean, what gets me though
you gotta
is
show that to the people.
oh yes, let me do that quickly. I mean, I was watching the "I Need a Hero" part of Shrek 2, and
Yeah.
had that scene where the Shrek's riding on that giant gingerbread man, and I paused it right at that moment. I'm like, oh my god, it's Ralph. It's
Yeah.
Ralph. It looks just like Ralph. There you go. That's I'm gonna Shrek it. But yeah, I think Wreck-It Ralph 2 looks pretty good. I'm glad it's getting a sequel, and I'm so glad that they asked DreamWorks to make it. That Disney studio outsourced it to DreamWorks. But all right,
Yeah.
so
No.
we talked about Sausage Party. What else do y'all want to discuss?
I want to.
Oh,
What?
I was gonna say the entire script of the movie was leaked.
For
What?
what?
Sausage Party?
Yeah,
All right, let's find out how good
Wow.
it is. You take the roll of the sausage, Saber Spark. I'll be the vagina bun.
Michael Cera playing as Michael
Yeah.
Cera.
I'll be that Twinkie.
The Twinkie.
Once you see that shit,
Dude, Vladimir Pony. Did you see the picture that Vladimir made?
What? Oh, son of a gun!
Oh.
Jesus Christ! Wow. Well, all I can say is that we now have our new headshots for when we go to conventions.
Oh my god, I need to give Winnie City this and have him replace it.
Erase pickle.
Oh my god.
Whose line is it anyway?
What's so great is that we can actually use this to censor Japanese porn. We can just paste you over their manhood. No, thank you, Vlad. It's always appreciated. You God bless son of a bitch. All right, so talking about sausage party. Okay, so Race, you're gonna bring something up. What was it?
I just want to also mention Joseph posted a short video, and I'm retweeting it. It just cracked me up. He threw a bunch of pony toys at his computer screen.
God bless.
Okay. This is actually on tap with the Vladimir picture and kind of with sausage party and whatnot. With our food topic, I purposely told Sarah to hold off on this, and I know we've already kind of hit off a little bit on it. But pickles. Okay. I've found out a lot about people after I made this video about those that, like, some people will stand behind pickles till the day they die. Other people really don't like pickles. There doesn't seem to be a huge middle ground when it comes to pickles. Where does everyone here stand? Where do you guys stand with pickles?
I love pickles.
I like pickles. I love pickles.
Yeah, me too.
I could take them or leave them.
So you are neutral on it, Matt. You're whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because you're a lawyer and you're a politician. And okay, Paleo, what about you? Pickles.
I hate them.
I'm used to the gray area.
Okay, good. So Paleo and I here.
So it's all
Matt, you're
even
going to be
here.
the referee. Matt, you're
Yeah.
going to be the referee here. What is it that, like, Saber? What is it that you like about pickles?
Okay, well, what is there not to like? They have amazing texture. They're nice and
Do
salty.
you like the texture?
The texture is terrible.
Okay,
The texture is exactly what I don't like.
It's almost like we have different opinions or something. It's ridiculous. It's
Whoa.
I know. Thank
More
you.
like one of us has bad taste.
If I want that texture, I'll pick up a snail off the ground and
This
suck
is
on
the
it.
new waffle.
So,
versus
no,
pancakes, by the way.
what pickles? Yes or no? Waffles and pancakes. There's a lot more at stake, right?
Here comes the
It's
snail.
just gonna be as controversial.
How-
as pancakes.
What a good snail.
No, how is a snail even
You
compared to
know,
a pickle?
cooked
Pickles are different.
properly in garlic and butter. Escargot
They're
is
squishy.
Delicious.
They're
Oh, shut up, you well-seasoned, cultured lawyer. All right. Yes,
I'm trying to argue on your side, Saber.
but you. Thank
So
you.
just for that, I'm gonna work with Jeffrey now.
no.
Oh, fuck, you fucked it up.
We don't need his help. We don't. We don't.
It's the winners.
No, they're not. Shut up. They don't need. No, I don't need anybody's help. I can defend this myself, even. All right. So let me tell you why pickles are
Going
good.
down, Saber.
No, let me tell you why pickles are awesome. Right. When you have that giant sandwich at a restaurant, you know, you see this big old sub sandwich with lots of meat and cheese, and then you have a pile of fries, and you shh, and then you're like, this looks so great, but something is missing. I need some texture, something to prep my palate before digging
That's
into
when you
this.
take the chips, put them in the sandwich, and enjoy your sandwich.
Or they invented the pickle. All right, the pickle's there, nice salty, crisp pickle. All right, that's why it's there, and that's why you eat it, and that's why you vote for Bernie Sanders and not Trump. All right, so obviously those who hate pickles want this country to burn.
Pickles exist only because it was a way to preserve food.
Isn't that
That's
why
when they
most
got the
food
shit that
preserved?
wasn't good
God
enough
bless
to eat.
it.
God bless it.
That's when they got the shit that wasn't good enough to eat, shoved it in some jar, and let it take care of itself.
What are you talking about? All right, there's plenty of food that alcohol. Do you hate alcohol? Because alcohol was that way.
Yeah, I don't really like alcohol.
All right, well,
Thanks
Race,
for asking.
don't you hate fish as well?
Yeah.
So you hate sushi?
Oh yeah, I love fish.
Yeah, well, look at that paleo. Who fight him?
But Paleo, I respect your opinion for liking fish.
Who said I didn't respect it? All right, I can respect that you're wrong. That's all right.
Oh no! I'm just saying I don't respect the fact that you guys. I mean,
What gets me bothered is,
Oh.
I mean, like, okay, like I don't like squash. You all like squash?
I like squash.
I'm not a
Yeah, I
big
do.
Squash
fan.
is okay. Like if it's like grilled or
Yeah.
something like
Spaghetti
that.
squash.
I can't eat it like plain.
What about baked squash?
Yes.
Can it be fried
Of course, anything we can
In-
get fried.
Yeah.
Sure.
in
yeah.
in battered?
I mean, I can't
okay,
really
yeah.
do fried, but
Yeah, a little tempura squash. stuff.
Well, there you go.
Gotta go
No.
for
I think we're all in agreement that pickles are great. So
Pickles suck. All right.
Pickles are just a ruined cucumber.
more like improved, heavily improved. All right, so what's next on the agenda then?
Okay. Well,
Brony's next week.
one.
Completely
Jesus.
agree with Ranger Red Star. Deep fried pickle chips are the best.
Agreed. Thank you. Thank you.
But he said deep fried
Well,
pickle chips.
That's good. Yeah, would
Oh
you-
well, I haven't had those before.
Freedom. Let's see. Oh, okay, we're on the food topic here, and Sarah mentioned ponies and whatnot. Saber, you and I were talking earlier during our daily phone call about kind of, I guess like the food that we've experienced outside of our state. Pretty much when we've gone to a lot of these conventions and the foods and whatnot.
Yeah.
This is a very food heavy podcast tonight.
Yeah. Welcome to the semi-food. Welcome to the food podcast. All right.
and I know that like we've had some interesting things. Some of them very localized, like cheese curds when we went to Milwaukee. Others not so much localized. Like I remember when you and I both had calamari in Texas a few years ago.
Have you not had calamari
That was-
before?
I hadn't. I don't know if Saber had.
Did you
In fact,
enjoy
I
it?
think
But,
it's very rubbery.
It's, I'm not a, yeah. I mean, I had, at the same sitting, I also tried fried crocodile, and I actually thought it was pretty good. Or was it alligator? I don't
Alligator.
Alligator.
Not crocodile.
know. Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, you ate human. Here's a fun story actually. Here, this should be a lot of fun. I was I was listening to a podcast talking about the Persian and Assyrian empires while I was doing some yard work earlier this week. I'll nutshell this here. There was an occasion where this Persian king kept having a nightmare that his daughter would give birth to a son who would take over the world. So he ordered to have the baby killed when it was born. The general in charge of doing that, said, I can't do this. And he then assigned it to some shepherd who thought, I can't do this. At the same time, his wife had a stillborn, so they gave the stillborn to the general saying, job's done. And they raised the boy. 14 years later, the king, who was just, for some reason, could never really let go of the fact that he's still alive, discovered, oh my god, his grandson's still alive. And the shepherd is like, oh crap, and tells the king, like, yeah, I couldn't do it. I wanted my own son, so I raised him. The king's like, oh, it's all good. Come to this, feast. We'll have a feast tonight in your honor. Don't worry about it. Send your son early. I want to see my grandson early, so send him over early, which he did. So then the father showed up, and they had a huge feast. The king's like, here, I specifically prepared this dish just for you. Enjoy. And he's like, eat. And the father ate till his fill. And the king's like, how was it? He's like, oh, it was great. It's the best food I've ever had. It's like, oh, great. Here's a doggy bag. Open it up. And it had his son's head in there. And the father apparently kept his composure and was like, okay, and left with the doggy bag. And it's like, oh my god, this king slayed his grandson, sliced and diced him up, cooked him up, and fed him to his own dad. That's like horror movie levels of like awfulness. And all I
Hello,
got,
Clarice.
and all, yeah, I am a
and
Hello,
the dad
Caesar.
was just like, okay.
yeah. He didn't apparently didn't freak out. He just like, all right, and just got up and left. He's like, I'm sorry, he just left. It's like, okay, it's pretty
I guess
messed up.
showing of the
Point made.
life back then. I don't know.
Yeah, life is rough. Like, I mean, as far as like. It's like, yeah, everyone was pretty rough to each other back then, but man, that's kind of like, whew, you're getting a gold star.
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
So I was.
Dear God.
So how do we
sorry.
segue out of that?
Well, I had a
So,
thing that I was
who's
talking
everyone's
about.
favorite pony?
Food.
I had a thing that I was
Sorry,
talking about
Sarah was
earlier,
trying to
but Jeffrey
talk.
was
He wanted
like,
to say something, so let's let Sarah talk.
so.
When
Sarah,
I-
you can start
was-
talking now.
Shut up! I was talking earlier, but Jeffrey was like, "Wait, we gotta wait for this topic."
What topic?
And I was like, "Okay." We were watching Stuart Little yesterday,
Why?
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know the dad character in Stuart Little.
Yeah, his father, the mouse.
Yeah.
We came to a consensus that would be Matt when he is a dad someday.
Okay. All right. There's some explanation here. So
Yeah.
first off, the father's played by Hugh Laurie. All right. House, and it's
Okay,
so
I'm
funny
already on
seeing him
board
in a
with this.
role. It's so funny seeing him in a role. Have you not seen Stuart Little, Matt?
Not that I recall, no.
I forgot. He was
Okay.
in
Well,
that.
anyway, so Hugh Laurie's character, he's a prostitute, and
No.
what he does is the
He's-
way that he helps his family
He's
make
dead.
money is
Already
he kills a
showed
lot
the
of
movie.
people.
He's
Huh.
Mr.
Uh-huh.
Little.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was I thinking of? So Mr. Little, like he's like a really upbeat guy, but at the same time he's just kind of like, huh. What was there was a scene that happened in there and we're like, that is totally Matt.
Oh,
Do you
I don't
remember?
remember though. I don't remember.
Yeah, no, like it was like a problem arose and he just kind of like was like, well then, Matt, it just completely reminded me of you, and he kind of looks like you in that
Mm-hmm.
sense. So
It was a good story.
I'm
talk.
glad that Dang, you brought it up. I didn't have the details to catch the ball in corner talk.
So I heard that MLP's coming back.
Yeah,
It
next
is?
week.
Next week?
Next weekend.
What? Sorry, I thought it was
Yeah.
3 weeks from now.
The 26th.
The
Start the
26th.
countdown clocks,
It's
everyone.
10
10
days.
days.
10 freaking days. Okay,
Have
so I'm
fun,
going to throw out a
Grace.
disclaimer here. Oh dear. So one reason I've been so swamped with the editing, I mentioned the convention stuff. The last episode of the Low Budgets is hopefully going to go live tomorrow. I have another convention video that I'm going to be putting out probably within the next 3 days. So those are adding up. But then I have to edit a video that it's an unannounced video, but for anyone that's familiar with my channel knows that I like making memoirs for each season. And I like to put them out either right very quickly after a season ends or right before the new season begins. But never dear Lord, I don't know how I'm gonna get this video done before next Saturday. I because I'm gonna be gone this entire weekend.
I'm going to let you know that my footage is going to be a bit late, though. Are you okay with that?
I was about to ask for the anthology, the memoir footage. Yeah, no, I'm already planning on it. By the way, footage is due on Sunday after the show airs. Just so you know.
Are you serious?
So
You're kidding.
for you, it's due that day.
No,
But then within 2 months.
How does 2 months sound? It's all right.
Doable.
It'll be
I can
relevant.
work with it.
Don't worry. Thank you.
Oh, so I see this actually being talked a lot about. MLP came up. People are talking, and it's funny because for I know for Saber and I, and probably most of the people here, it's not necessarily news, but it's been made more so public by M.A.
Yeah.
Larson that he's not going to be. He's not writing any more episodes. There's no more M.A. Larson episodes of MLP to come, at least in the next season. And it's funny because Saber, you and I have both had this like knowledge of this, but never knew if it was actually like public or not. And I know that there's been a couple times where we've been like, yeah, a good thing he's not here anymore. Is that public? You know?
Yeah, I was always like.
So
wait,
it's
what's
out
the-
of.
Thank God he's gone.
It's
out there
now.
I don't know.
I mean, if you were to be gone.
I mean, we can
So-
only hope.
Yeah, no, it was that cracked me up, but I did see that he confirmed it, and it wasn't like it didn't seem like he was making the announcement. Someone had just asked him something in regards to episodes or how many did you write or something, and he's like, oh, just so you know, I didn't do any for this season, so
Yeah.
he's running. Although we know he's going to be at some conventions here, so we'll see if we can rope him into doing embarrassing things on stage.
Something in his contract, I think, about him, like, it's like, I will not I'd rather not be on Who's Line with Race and Saber.
It is one of our shining moments that he actually has it in his contract now.
Yeah, I'm super proud. Like, because we had him in MSP, be part of Who's Line last year, and what's so fantastic about it is like he puts himself like, I'm not funny. I'm so bad at this. I'm like, shut up. You wrote like a book and you're a writer for for mainstream entertainment. Shut up. Like,
he's hilarious in person. Like,
yeah, he's so sarcastic and witty. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And yet he's like, I can't do it. It's like, oh, shut up. You're good at this. Be quiet.
Well, somebody asked me in regards to it. I'm actually probably going to read it here, how I responded. It's a little bit sappy. Let's see. I sucked. No, not that one. Oh yeah, so somebody was asking, with Larson gone from the show, are you guys going to come up with a new favorite writer to pick on for the reacts? And this is where I kind of hit upon what we were just pick. I mean, we pick on all of them, really. What did I say? I said, going to be honest, Saber and I have both known for a while. We were never really sure it was official information or being kept under wraps, so we weren't very open about it. That being said, because we weren't told that it was to be kept under wraps, we also mentioned it from time to time, followed with us looking at each other wondering if that was public knowledge yet. But then I answered this person's question saying we could never replace Mitch. He's the type of person who plays along so well and even encourages it without asking for it. Kind of like how when we were picking on him and people were convinced for the longest time that we actually hated him. I said he's a hilarious individual and a great person to just chill out with. So I of course, made sure everyone knew that we're not done giving him a hard time. Like, I don't care where he ends up going or what he ends up writing. But
when he's in the retirement home someday, we'll keep making fun of him. Oh, you can't walk anymore. Maybe you need wings.
Hey, Mitch, remember when you kicked me? Yeah, how does it feel now?
I love that. I will never forget it when he kicked you. He just ran up and kicked you. Like, I was assaulted.
I was so confused. He just swung at me with his leg and kicked me in the shin. I was like,
he walked up to me like immediately. He's like, I think I hurt him. And I'm like, I think you did.
I think I'm drunk. Okay.
Think, Larson.
So no. Think. You don't think. But yeah, no, that Mitch is. I just feel like there's a lot of stories just from messing around with him in person at some of these conventions, and I'm happy to see that he's still going to be going to a number of these conventions. He's had a pretty big impact on the show, and who knows what the future holds. Maybe he'll be back. I haven't seen any kind of indication, but I have seen some people say, well, it sounds like he might be. So who knows? We'll see.
Wait,
We shall see.
You think he'll come back? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. No matter what, though, he's moving on, and I'm proud of him. Proud of him.
Yeah.
But
He's got Penny Royal Academy to finish.
Another fandom member who rode the fandom coattails up and then left.
No kidding. Wait,
Wow.
Raise bronies and steal their.
No longer a humble brony anymore.
Exactly.
He grew his wings and off he flew.
He still wants to be a guest on our show. We gotta get him to do that.
This would have been a great segue into it.
Yeah, no kidding.
And ladies and gentlemen,
by the way.
Emily Larson.
He'd be like, "Would you fuckers?"
So next week, Saber, when do you fly? Oh wait, that's not even. Never mind. I was thinking that when he said he was next week, it's in 2 weeks. So we're gonna have the new episode that we'll kind of preview it, talk about what's coming. I've avoided everything, by the way. People keep asking thoughts on the sneak previews and all that. I haven't been watching them. So.
Well, me too.
I
Going in
watched
dry.
the teaser, and there was another thing. I've watched both of those. I don't know if there's been any more. But yeah.
Yeah.
Short
I'm-
of knowing that there's a baby, I have not seen anything, and I've kept.
Wow,
That's a
spoilers.
baby.
Thanks, Matt. Jesus. Aside from knowing Twilight Sparkle dies, there's nothing really to report.
It's not just Tyler Sparkle, it's all of them. They all die.
Mm-hmm.
But
Was
Han
J.J.
Solo
Abrams
lives.
taking over?
Mhm.
Oh.
So next week on our show we'll be kind of talking about the coming season and of course whatever random topics pop up. The following week is what I was going to ask is when do you go out to Winnie City? Are you going out Thursday night?
Yes, Paleo arrives there on Thursday as well, so I'll be hanging out together.
Cool. So same with me.
What time do you arrive though?
So that'll be. I'll have to check. I don't think it's terrible, but it's probably after midnight. But that being said, that's going to be a very busy podcast that
Yeah.
Wednesday because we're going to not only be talking about our thoughts of the season premiere, we're also going to be previewing the con vlogs for Winnie City. So it's going to be busy. Hopefully, we'll be seeing some people that some of our audience members from the podcast at Winnie City.
Absolutely.
That'd be.
If you all
Yeah.
are there, don't be afraid to come up and see us.
And just so everyone knows, for anyone that is going, and again, the panels will be posted, but you want to see them live. Trust me.
Yes.
I was going to
Right.
mention that we're going to be busy at this convention. We have Saber, you and I have 5 panels. Actually, wait.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
now
want
I'm
to
looking
have
at it.
people start sending questions?
Yes,
Or-
please do, Kestrel, if you can, go ahead and set up the board here.
So,
Oh.
Q&A.
Actually, Paleo, you too. You're also going to be, but you're in
Submit
5 panels
your
as well.
question.
So
5? What's the 5th one?
there's a community guest panel,
Oh. Huh.
and your picture is on it. So, yeah,
Did they post the panels up?
they do. They have their schedule. Panels
Oh, I
are up
see.
on their website. I kind of like how they did. Like it's as far as times and everything, it's not so clear, but it's kind of cool from a visual point of what.
I don't know why. I just thought back to that Mary Poppins video show me with the horror stuff. Just floating down.
Stay away.
Awake, don't rest your head.
Terrifying.
It is. No, that like it's legitimately could be a horror movie. For anyone that's wondering, we watched a video called Scary Mary. It's one of those classic YouTube videos that have been around for what, 10 years?
Forever.
Yeah, it was pretty old.
Wow, that's actually come to think of it, it's gonna be more common seeing YouTube videos hit double digits as far as how long they've been up.
Well, I mean, when did that one? I mean, when did that one elephant video come out? Because that's the oldest one, and it came out in 2006, I thought, or 2005. Oldest video
Elephant
on
video?
YouTube.
The zoo video, the first video ever
Was
posted
that
on YouTube.
Was that 2005?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Wait,
so,
wait,
Jesus.
are you sure?
what was the
Yeah.
Yeah, there it goes. It says 10 years ago. Wow. It's called Me at the
wait, link it. I just want to
Just-
see what old YouTube video.
It's the first. It's the first video ever on YouTube. I'll link it
Oh,
to you.
is that just what you type in?
It's just called Me at the Zoo, and it's the April 23rd, 2005. Yep, that's the oldest video. So it's gonna be 11 years old here in about a month.
I hope this guy this was the creator of YouTube. It's like
It is.
finally a private place for me to upload my videos for my family and friends to see.
Nah,
And then this
we got
happened,
other
and he's like,
plans and-
"Damn it!"
Yeah, man, it sucks to make so much money. It really sucks selling my company to Google like this, you know.
What do I got to do with all these billions of dollars?
I don't
Poor
know.
guy.
I have no idea. It's just too much responsibility. I think I'll just disappear. Poof.
I can see why this guy has 128,000 subscribers just from this video.
Well, this is the first video on YouTube. It's legendary because of that alone. Wow, the creator of YouTube doesn't even have a banner or a profile picture. Wow, what a loser. It'd be funny if someone actually set up a plaque saying you've earned this.
Well, He honestly, like, I mean, when you think about it, of course he doesn't have a banner or a picture because he probably hasn't touched YouTube since he sold it. He's like,
Yeah, I
bigger
got.
and better
I
things.
already made my profit. I don't give a shit. All right, so do y'all want to do Q&A here in a bit?
Sure, fire
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna get some more wine, and then so we started up. How about that? We'll do.
What are you drinking tonight?
I don't. I actually don't even know. My sister said buy this wine.
Wine.
It's Rianetta, I think. I'll be right back. Ooh, I'm actually quite buzzed. Feels good. Feels good.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
This may be a good time for all of you who are joining us to go take care of business.
Yes.
As I send away your entire audience race,
Yes, leave now.
Goodbye.
It's too late.
Goodbye. So soon. I
you
hope.
should just do that for
Were you
about a
singing
minute.
the,
That way, I call it an intermission.
Were you singing the song from Great Mouse Detective?
I was.
That's
I
great.
was.
Nicely done.
That's my favorite 2D Disney movie.
Goodbye.
It's a sadly
Oh, that-
underrated.
Yeah.
You know that movie was, I believe it was shown in theaters as a double feature with another movie.
Really?
Do you know which one?
I don't, but I can probably figure it out pretty quickly. Let's see here. Let's see. 1986, Wikipedia. The only reason I know that is because my dad told me so, and he knows everything.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I heard Jeffrey singing that
Great Mouse
song
Detective?
from.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's a question for those of us who are assembled prior to the Q&A beginning. What do you think is the most underrated animated video?
I'm back. I forgot to mention a story to you all. It's pretty funny, actually.
I didn't know this movie did well at the box office.
What movie?
Great Mouse Detective. It was actually a success that led to the creation of The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
But it's right before it was Black Cauldron, so
So
Whoops.
when I was at the grocery store after going to the gym and coming, home to do the podcast, I got this little vegetable juice, just some little mixture of like oranges and carrots and stuff in a little bottle. Drink it tomorrow morning. And this old man who's the bagger looked at it, and he's looking at the label. He's like, 49 grams of sugar? That's as much as soda. And all your thing was, oh, fuck you, man. Fine, I won't buy it then, all right? Yeah, you lost business.
Wait, he said that to you as you were gonna purchase it?
Yeah, I'm like, he's like, it's as much as soda. I'm like, wearing my tank top, sweaty, so obviously I just went to the gym. And it's like, well, forget you, dude. I know you're trying to watch out for me.
He sounds like the kind of guy. He sounds like the kind of guy that some lady's gonna be purchasing the food for the family, and he just keeps every time he rings something up, it goes beep, and he just gives the most guilt look at the person, you're gonna eat that. I don't think you have room to eat that.
All right, let's do Q&A.
Alright.
All right, so Q&A. Does everybody know where to submit their questions, by the way?
Twitter.
Did we ever post that?
Yes.
Hopefully
We
Kestrel
told
will put it in the
them.
chat.
Twitter. We've only got a few questions, so keep sending them in.
I'm going to go ahead and start reading them off, all right?
Okay.
Let's do this.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was posted by Kestrel.
All right, we got one from Alec Greer saying, favorite line from Mulan. Favorite line from Mulan.
there's a couple of things I know they're bound to notice.
I'm sure they've seen a horse fly, but they've never seen a dragon fly.
Let me hear you say, ah! Ah! Loosen up.
I'm still trying to think.
My favorite is one. When he shot the arrow and killed him.
Just one.
That's my favorite. It's so
Now all
good.
of China knows you're here.
Perfect.
God, have any of you seen that photo set where like,
Yeah.
it's that guy that says all of China knows that you're here, and he like taking a picture of the Huns with
Yeah.
with his iPhone. I love that so much.
Hashtag. Hashtag.
I actually think that
Yeah.
evil dude had some of the best like one-liners
Yeah.
in Mulan.
He was
did?
pretty great as far as villains go. Yeah.
What? Well, I mean, the Huns crushed the Chinese, by the way. Just spoilers, but
Yeah.
yeah. So
Spoilers for history.
Mulan's sacrifice was shit.
I see a question that was before Mulan.
Uh-huh.
So it's from Red Star 007. It says, "Do you think this will be the last season before the movie, or will there be a few more seasons to come?" I guess he's talking about My Little Pony.
It might
guess.
coincide with season 7. I don't know.
Well, that'd be interesting if they tied it in.
Yeah.
They I don't know. I mean, I didn't even think that we would have had season 6 coming out so quickly.
Well,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. The premiere of the season is a 2-parter, and then it's a couple months until the next episode or something like that. Or
I
am I
don't
way
think
far
so.
off on that?
That would be a really screwed up way to do a season. Here it is, guys.
For some
I
reason,
mean, they
I
started
remember
off season
reading that
2.
somewhere.
They started off season 2 kind of like that, where like the first episode and then the second episode a week later, and then like a month in between, like the third and the fourth.
It's
No,
Just
if
something
you,
like
want,
that.
if you want to do it right, do a 2-parter, but separate one from the other by like a month. Just make
You know, like
people-
Gravity Falls.
Or
Yeah,
like-
what the hell?
Yeah, okay.
Gravity Falls. I don't know. That's a good question. Something to ponder. I don't think we'll be seeing season 7 come out before the movie,
Yeah.
but
You
I
don't
was
think
wrong
so?
about season
Probably
6.
come
So.
after. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Because the movie comes out in November in 2017. And if we get all of season 6 this year,
I didn't know it came out that late.
yeah.
Keeping me busy.
Got one from Alec here saying thoughts on the 5th Indiana Jones being officially confirmed.
All I gotta say is Harrison Ford is one badass motherfucker for being 77 and still wanting to do Indiana Jones films.
He's gonna he's gonna be in a wheelchair. He comes around the corner as he's going down the retirement home. Mr. Jones, he's only going like not even like a 0.1 of a mile an hour. It's Mr. Jones. You've got to take your medicine. I used to save the world.
Where's
The,
walking? You just hear. This is Walker. Oh, stop the Nazis!
And his son, Shia LaBeouf's just like, do it! Just kept like, what? Leave me
Didn't he
alone.
hurt himself doing Star Wars?
You broke something.
Yeah, his dignity.
Yeah.
Didn't he like?
No, he
die?
broke his bank account.
I
because
know-
he got so much money for
I know
it.
how exactly this Indiana Jones movie's gonna begin. All right, you're gonna be the camera's gonna be angling up, and you'll see Han Solo flying down this chasm, and the camera's following him, and it's like you see the burn mark in his chest, and then the camera pans closely to his eye, and you see his eye open up, and you hear bum ba-dun dun bum ba-dun dun 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 dun, and then you see him pull out a whip and like do a twirl, and he's just changed his clothes, and then he hits the ground and dies. But
I would love it if
Oh.
And then Chris
I would
Pratt
love
comes in.
yeah,
See,
Chris
what you
Pratt-
don't know, is
And I'll-
that the first 3 Indiana Jones movies were actually prequels to Star Wars. Oh my god!
But I'll tell you
Oh
this,
my
this is
God,
how
what-
the 5th movie is going to open.
What if Shia LaBeouf ran up? What if Shia LaBeouf, during the Kylo Han Solo scene, Shia LaBeouf runs up on the bridge, he's like, Dad! He's like, oh no, this is awkward.
I'll tell you how it's
Don't
really
tell your
gonna open.
mother. Don't tell your mother.
Oh my god, let Matt talk.
It's going to fade in on a monkey. Just a little capuchin monkey. And it's going to get crushed by a 1950s freezer.
Oh my god, it'd be great.
And then all the taint from the previous movie, the fourth movie, will be attenuated, and all will be right with the world.
What do you have against monkeys?
I
Jeez.
have nothing against monkeys, but I have everything against a couple of scenes from that fourth movie.
Oh yeah, because it's always been so real. Like when the guy
Oh,
rips out the
shut
heart
up.
from the guy in the second movie.
I will take that movie over the fridge and swinging through the forest with the monkeys any day of the
To
week.
Grandma's house we go. Imperfect 13 says, "Do you guys follow the MLP comic?" No.
There's an MLP comic? No.
Yeah.
There was a first one.
I read the first volume and it didn't really hook me, so yeah.
I read the first
I
couple of
haven't.
arcs.
I want to legally download them though. Alec Greer
Yeah, don't
says,
worry.
"What song from a Disney animated film do you hate?" What song from a Disney animated film do you hate? I'm sorry, I read that wrong.
Well, this
what were you gonna
coincides
say?
because who doesn't masturbate to what they hate?
I hate you, Trump.
I hope we
You're
have
an
a lot
odd
of kids
duck,
listening.
Grace. You're an odd duck.
Probably had something similar to this last week, a question like this last week.
Well,
Does it have to be
I
just
think
Disney?
one of our answers was Fixer Upper song from
Oh, yeah.
Frozen.
Yeah.
A bit of a fixer upper.
you have an answer, Saber.
I have
What
an
is
answer.
it?
Quest for Camelot. There's a character called Ruber. He's like, it's like I remember watching that with DB Pony and.
I stand alone.
No. It's the villain
Wait,
song.
but there's a song I love from that movie. It's the oh, what I would be if there
I'd be
were
rocking with
only
the dinos,
What did
swinging
you-
with
if I
the
didn't
dinos.
have you?
How about it, baby? What I do if I didn't have you? With
I'd be
Elvis.
rocking with the
Dinos swinging with the
rhinos. I'd be
it's
dragging
freaking
Naz's
Raven's
cape
Cannibal. In a minute, Cornball they would sing because I would be the Dragon King. I
The
would love
Dragon
this
King.
world without you in it. Actually,
you in it.
if I
I'm so
didn't,
impressed that you guys.
wait a minute, have me. If I didn't have you. Oh wait, you'd be dead. Oh, what life would be if there was.
How do you remember this?
Because
Oh, it's so catchy.
it's a catchy song, but also.
And I watched it not that long ago.
I memorized it when I was 8 years old. Let me tell you though about Ruber's song, okay? I have a plan. It includes you. You, Juliana, will lead me to Camelot. And what's so great? It's like I guess the people writing the song thought we can't segue. So what if he just screams instead? It just works.
I'm imagining him on a Segway now. As
Well,
he's
I will
singing.
claim up. Why it's a segue? Oh, whatever. In the back of my wagons. My older sister and I would always laugh at him doing a little robot dance. It's great. It's great. All right, next song is from Alec.
I got
It's-
no. Wait.
Go
I got
on.
one here from Joseph Gorins.
Okay, that's a
I
new one.
still don't know if I'm saying. He's asking, why do the low-budget episodes come out so late? The season finale was in like October 2015. To start off,
Race
I'll
doesn't
actually
really
clarify-
care about the low budgets. It's actually not very important to him.
Shut up. The season finale was actually in December of 2015, so it was about 3 months of a delay by the time we ended the season. That being said, the reason that they come out so late is by the sheer amount of episodes there, because I like to have a gap between seasons of at least about 2 months. And the fact of the matter is when you upload, 90, this is going to be 94 episodes this year, and each one is I'm putting out about 4 episodes a week, and that quickly takes up 3/4 of the year. And so I've been slowly kind of working towards picking up and getting videos out quicker and sooner. There's going to be a little bit less of a gap if there is to be a season this year. But yeah, no, that's why it's also given me the ability in past seasons that there's a lot of times we'll be talking about certain events that may or may not happen, and we get into a lot of detail. When I have that gap and I know whether or not those did happen, sometimes it's just completely pointless information that we're giving out. Like, oh, this is how this event works. And hey, we didn't end up doing it. So there were 3 episodes that did need to be made. So that's why there was a delay. At the time, it wasn't something that I was planning on having grow like it has, and I'm really excited that it's grown in the way that it has. But yeah, so that's why they're just delayed, mostly because I'm still trying to catch up from the time I pretty much started season 2. So there's just a lot of episodes, and it's the nature of the beast. But they're still relevant. So, what, Pedro?
I said, just think of it like a cartoon show where, like, a year before they wrote the scripts and recorded everything, and then like a year later the episodes come out.
Yeah, like reality TV shows when you watch them on TV, they're like Sarah and I.
They're not happening in real time.
Watch some. Yeah, no, they're not. Like, it's not like tonight. What happened? Here's what happened.
Yeah.
So that's why there's just a bit of delay there because there's a lot of editing involved, and plus I don't just do the low budgets, so I have to work all those uploads around all the other videos I'm doing. So I was trying to see if I could get caught up for this year, but I'm we'll see how it moves forward in the future.
Next question.
Yeah.
Is from Alec Greer once more saying, favorite Drake and Josh episode? I want to say none because I don't know the show.
I only watched a few episodes, so I don't really have a favorite that I can choose.
I don't have a favorite episode.
I don't remember that show very well. It was one of the times when I stopped really watching that much TV.
Yeah.
All I know is that for some reason the sister ended up with a show of her own, and it continued to spiral.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
Was that like a rubber duck?
That was my mouth.
That was you?
Yeah, you're
Yeah, that was me doing my usual but it came out weird.
Yeah,
Ozzy is asking a question that we already answered, but he said he asked thoughts on the new Indiana Jones with Steven Spielberg coming back. So, oh, you know what? Did I even answer that question? I think we completely just started theorizing.
Yeah, we went off topic.
I'm excited. I'm super excited about that movie.
Me too. Why the heck not?
I'm an Indiana Jones geek. I love Indiana Jones. I was a fan as a kid, and I'm even someone who gave some passes to the 4th one for how stupid it was. But I can't hate Indiana Jones. So I'm ready for a 5th. I'll be in the theaters for that.
Stubby.
I'm looking forward to it and hoping they learn from their errors of the past.
Agreed. What if Shia LaBeouf stars? It'd be scary. Stubby says, which is more logical to follow, your heart or your head?
Well, logic would be your head.
The logic would be head, yeah.
I'm gonna say
there is a little logic in the matters of the heart.
I'm gonna say
I always
go on.
Go ahead, Saber.
No. I wanna go last.
My philosophy is kind of you try to have a balance of both. But yeah. Go on, Saber's back.
Your gut. Alright? You follow your gut. Because I believe your brain is all the like you said, the logical stuff to it all, 1 + 1 = 2. The heart's like, oh, I want to fuck that, and then your gut's like, no. Your gut's your instinct saying, listen, you're both fucking wrong. All right, let me tell you why. Your gut is what your base instincts tell you, and usually it's on the money. If something doesn't feel right with your gut, then tell your heart and your mind to shut up because they don't know what they're talking about. That's my opinion.
Sex.
Gut sex.
Shifro has a question here asking, can you run around shirtless with a horn and wings as a farewell to Larson?
No.
I'm very sure you can. But will you?
No. Only if Larson does it too.
Yeah, he has to be there with us. It's the only way.
He'll be trying to kick you the entire time.
I love
a lot
how
of questions about Indy 5.
Yeah, Nathan is asking the same thing. What are your thoughts on Indiana Jones 5?
You already answered.
I know, I'm kidding.
And then he
I'm so excited!
And he just can't hide it.
Shivers is, would you prefer a mermaid with a fish top or a bottom? You have to choose. Oh my god. Fish bottom. Oh wait, hold on. Yes. Yes.
Bottom, yeah.
Bottom.
Yeah.
Like a fish head would just be
Fish bottom.
weird.
Fish
What the
head
heck
on
did
top
you-
of
Wait,
legs.
what was the question?
If you'd prefer a mermaid have a fish head or fish bottom, like like the fish bottom would be Little Mermaid-esque mermaid.
Fish head would be like SpongeBob.
Like I don't feel like there's any contest. It's fish bottom.
Sarah, you're not thinking this through.
No. Would you want to fuck somebody with a fish head?
Oh.
How nice is the rest of the human part?
Is it a good personality?
Oh my god.
Cadet
Don't
Red
actually
shirt.
rise,
Sarah,
Paleo.
Cadet-
I look
This
past.
is.
Cadet,
It was only a matter of time before it got here.
Cadet Red shirt says best birthday memory, worst birthday memory.
Oh. Anyone
Huh.
got one? I have an interesting birthday memory where I remember I had some friends who were laughing at another friend of mine, and I kind of had to play like the referee in the whole deal, where I'm like I had to talk to one side, talk to the other side, get everyone to be happy with each other.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, but I still don't think that was like a worst birthday memory, because I kind of just took charge of the situation. I was like, anyone have a
Yeah.
worst birthday memory?
I have a bit of one. It's
I want to hear Paleo's.
It's- Yeah, it's not really a worst one, but it's kind of funny. Like my friend Tyler has his birthday like 2 days away from mine, so we like celebrated it together at a restaurant. And then like as we were leaving, one of the people that came to the party, he was like going out of the parking lot, and then my friend Tyler, he was driving because we were going to go to a store and pick up some stuff, and he backed up and he hit our friend's car, and his car was like completely fine, but his friend's car was like completely like dented and everything.
Be like, happy birthday to me, and just drive off.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny. It's like his car wasn't dented at all.
For my best birthday memory, I think it was my 18th birthday, and my birthday is close to Halloween. And I remember getting home late on a Sunday night. I had stayed over at Tommy's house the Saturday after the races, and then this was back. No, well, yeah, I was with his family and whatnot, and then we were coming back, and I remember walking into my house, and it was dark except for like a few black lights, and I'm like, I remember like saying out loud, just like,
Wait,
wow.
black lights? Were they looking for?
Yeah,
silver or
they
something?
had changed out the ceiling light to just black light,
Okay.
and I was like, wow, that's really cool. We actually did something cool for Halloween. That's new. So I was walking around, and then I finally walked into the kitchen area, and the lights throw on, and there's like 30 people there. Surprise! And I was legitimately, so I was just like, what? Like it. I'm not one to easily get things around, and that was like a real legit surprise party that was perfectly executed. And my parents set up, like, we did a bunch of like Halloween games, and it was just cool. And seeing all the people that came out was humbling and whatnot, because still a lot of high school friends, and it was just cool. I was just it caught me totally off guard. I never had even thought of potentially having a surprise party. I never suspected it or anything. I was just like, how did you guys do this? How did you get a hold of everybody? So my parents put in a lot of effort to make that work, and it was cool.
Oh.
That is pretty impressive when it's able to happen like that.
Yeah, I was like, huh, I'm gonna be such a like conniving parent. I'm just gonna torture my children. Oh, here's a question,
heard it here
Nathan. It's another Indiana Jones question, but now he's asking, what do you think the new Indiana Jones movie will be called and be about? I don't know.
How about Harrison
What will
Ford?
it be called? Indiana
uh,
Jones and
the
the
Tomb
new
of Nothing.
People Mover.
Well, I thought there was some rumors going around that there would be sequences of flashbacks or whatever, so it would have like a younger actor as well as Harrison Ford, but I don't know.
Indiana Jones
Back to the Future.
and the missing Social Security. Indiana Jones and I lost my dentures.
Indiana Jones, help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
Indiana
Jones, Battle of Bureaucracy.
Indiana Jones, 1938 to 2016.
Indiana.
It's a
Jones.
gravestone.
Indiana Jones. The end.
Indiana Jones, no spoilers.
In theory,
please.
that was the Last Crusade, but you saw how well that took.
Indiana Jones: The Laster Crusade.
the more
last crusade.
Definitely last.
This time
crusade.
with more finality.
Joseph has a question here, asking to all: when do you think the brony fandom will hit its climax, then slowly decline? It's
It
bound
already
to happen.
has. It already has.
Yeah.
It's funny because
You
it's
think so?
Yep, absolutely.
depends on your definition of climax.
Well, I mean,
The hype has climaxed and declined, no doubt about
Yeah.
it.
the Bernie fandom
Number-wise,
is a limp
I don't
wiener.
know.
You can quote me on that
Because
one.
I'm
it
sure
already
there's going to be a-
climaxed.
I'm sure there's going to be.
I'm just imagining seeing that on Twitter tonight. Fandom is limp wiener.
It's already climaxed.
Why did Lauren Faust reblog this? All right, Bonnie?
Hey, what were you gonna say?
I said I'm sure there's going to be a bit of a spike whenever we see a trailer of the movie, and then when
Yeah.
the movie comes out, and especially if the movie's really good. But
That's true.
I mean, after a fashion, I think
until
the
then.
best way to track it is to look at the attendance at conventions. Didn't
Yeah.
BronyCon last year have a record year?
yeah,
don't
but it
know,
didn't
actually.
grow as much from the last year.
Oh yeah,
Didn't grow as
that's
much,
what everyone
so
was saying. They're
I
like it
still
grew,
think we're
but it.
approaching it. I don't think we've necessarily hit it yet.
I think number wise, it'll. As long as the show's producing, you're always gonna end up with new fans. And yeah, you're always gonna also, the longer the show goes, you're gonna have some people who just lose interest or move on or whatever. So it's hard to say. That's why, like hype wise, the climax has come and gone. But I don't think that necessarily means that the fandom's like in trouble. It just it's kind of like when you get into like a relationship, and like when I got together with Sarah, I remember there was this period of I was so excited, I could feel my heart fluttering. There's just so much excitement about it, and then like that excitement started to die down because I was like, it sounds bad, but I became
It's like
used to the
a normal
relationship.
thing.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh my god, like we're in a relationship. This is awesome. It was, yeah, we're in a relationship.
we're in a
This is cool.
relationship.
It chills itself out, and I think you need to chill out, otherwise you kind of burn out. And so I think the fandom's just it's chilling now. It's at its chilled out stage. We don't need to necessarily go out and be like, bronies need to prove ourselves. You know, we've been here for long enough. I think we've proven ourselves. Now it's just a matter of having fun with it.
Yeah.
So
Next question here is from Kestrel, our wonderful, wonderful moderator in our chat, saying, if MLP stops making new content, will you still be active in the fandom? A good question, Kess. Was that a miniature Matt's? I would. I mean, we don't know what the future holds. But, I mean, the fandom's died down in a lot of ways, but still doing it to this day, so going to cons and having fun. So, yeah, I'm all aboard.
yeah, I don't see the fandom going anywhere once the show ends. It's there'll arguably be less to talk about, but I intend, as long as there's going to be conventions and people gathering. Besides, I've met a lot. We've all met a lot of people through this show and this fandom. So in a way, it'll live on.
Yeah, there's always going to be another generation as well, too.
Always.
Yeah.
That's a voice crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeehaw!
That poor goose.
Jory asks, thoughts on Robert Downey Jr. possibly stop playing Iron Man after Civil War?
Well, who the heck are they gonna get after that?
They'll just not show who's inside the Iron Man suit. He'll just walk around in it the whole time.
Very great voiceover.
Well, it's weird. Well, I guess like Age of Ultron kind of set it up to where like Robert Downey Jr. or the character Iron Man isn't really going to be around much. But then there's this movie, which is weird. But yeah, I can see maybe Iron Man going out of the picture for a little while.
I'll tell you what.
No, go on.
They'll just give him what he can't refuse: money.
Exactly. This is gonna sit. This is exactly what will happen. All right. Robert Downey Jr. will be sitting there with his agents in some boardroom at Disney. All right. The Disney executives will walk in. They're all wearing their suits. They don't say a word. They sit down. One of them opens a briefcase, pulls out what looks to be a checkbook. All right. They write down a number. They rip off the check and they slide it across the desk. All right, Robert Downey Jr. peeks at it and just nods and goes, "Okay, we're good," and walks out.
What do you think happened with Harrison Ford?
Precisely. All right, money talks. All right. I mean, unless they're he's truly satisfied. But even then, like, all right, 80 million. Okay, yep, I'm good. Let's do it.
Well, you raise a hard bargain. I'll try and fit you in my schedule.
Yeah.
Digital Arrow asks, is there a moment in a series that made you go WTF? Gave an example. Sasuke Aizen from Bleach.
I don't even know what
I
that
have not
that
watched
is?
Bleach.
But beyond that,
I guess like there's an episode in MLP. Go what the fuck, and that's the Daring Do is real episode.
Yeah, that was a
I did not
yeah.
like that episode. It was a weird episode and just
I still need to finish last season.
I still need to
it
finish
felt
Avatar: The
authentic
Last
there.
Airbender.
Yes, you do.
yeah.
I will.
We're on the last few episodes. It's just
And we haven't watched
weird
one
where
in
we left
over
off.
a year.
Yeah, well, you keep recording these movies,
Yeah,
and then
there's
you want to
movies.
watch them because you have to get rid of space. And then I'm like, well,
Mhm.
all right,
as
we'll watch
my-
Avatar: The Last
Yeah.
Airbender tonight.
I want to hear Matt's answer.
Space Madness episode of Ren and Stimpy.
The what episode?
Space Madness.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of weird WTF.
My bad,
There was,
Ice cream
there was
bar.
only one?
Oh no, pretty much any episode of Ren and Stimpy, but that one in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, and you'll get exactly what I'm talking about.
I got a couple of more
It's
questions.
just it's a straight. They're out in space. Ren goes absolutely off the rails, insane.
Yeah.
Sounds like every episode.
There's actually this one episode where like he gets
begins
so mad
eating a
at
bar of soap, claiming
Yeah.
it's his ice cream bar,
yeah. I think
and then becomes enraged at Stimpy for telling him he's eating soap.
yeah. I think the one that is probably the most insane I've seen Ren is when he when Stimpy and like Ren's cousin
His-
or something,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's like
Oh, yeah,
gonna
Sven.
tear your arms out.
Yeah.
Tear your limbs from their sock.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hit you. And you're gonna fall. And I'm gonna look down. And I'm gonna laugh.
She does that really well.
First, I gotta take a piss.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Don't you walk away now. Okay, sorry.
I got one from Nathan here. A couple from Nathan. He said, "What do you guys think of the new trailer for Captain America: Civil War?"
I haven't seen it yet, actually. Funny enough.
What? It's good. Spider-Man's in
Do,
it.
do you? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. Looks interesting. It's kind of weird. I guess they put in the Spider-Man segment before the shot was even like completely finished.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
it's
hoping-
the
weird.
climax of the superhero movies.
Yeah, I was hoping that they wouldn't reveal Spider-Man
Mhm.
until the movie came out.
No,
Yeah.
they did this because it's to compete against.
They did it because of
They-
Batman v Superman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which looks like garbage, by the way. Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
it. I'm saying it. What's up?
Apparently,
Whoa.
Jimmy Fallon said it's one of the worst things he's ever seen.
Wow, Jimmy Fallon said that? Well,
And he's seen some shit.
who kidding? Um,
Funny.
yes, funny.
Nathan also asked, "Who is your favorite Marvel superhero?"
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, I thought
mean,
it said lousiest. I mean, loudest movies he's ever seen.
Wait, so he said loudest?
Yeah, I thought he said lousiest.
Loudest movie.
Oh.
That's funny.
Does Nick
Oh,
Fury
man.
count?
Yes, he does.
In that case, there's my pick right there.
Currently, out of the comic books that I've currently been following, Squirrel Girl is my favorite.
Love it.
She's amazing, actually.
How hot is that? She's a girl who's a squirrel.
I do also
Okay.
like She-Hulk.
Uh,
She's pretty cool.
just a quick warning. We have about, I'd say, 5 more minutes until we gotta probably close
Yeah.
up shop for the
Mhm.
podcast.
Okay.
Let's do a few more questions.
I was just gonna say Iron Man probably for me, just because of the movies. Like I never really knew characters until I started watching the movies that started coming out. So, or
For me,
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
For me, it's Spider-Man, just because like I grew up with Spider-Man, so I like Spider-Man a lot.
Nice. Ozzy, I was asking, who is your favorite female butt kicker? Sylvia.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
The Powerpuff Girls. Also Samus.
Yeah.
Do you have one, Saber?
Those are good.
I would say probably. I like
Lara
Samus.
Croft.
Also, Sailor Jupiter from Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Jupiter.
Alright, gonna try and hit up some people who have only asked one question. Bobby One's asking, have you ever ate at Bob, Ian, and
An ad?
Favorite Food? Bob and
don't know.
Is that what his username
have-
is based on?
Maybe.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we found his true identity. He's probably owns the place. I've eaten at a Bob's Big Boy. But not a Bob and And. Anyone else?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I've seen someone call up a Bob's Big Boy sign.
He clarified Bob Evans.
Bob
Still.
Evans.
No.
I have not
have not.
eaten there either. I haven't eaten at very many places.
I've never heard of it, so it's
Yeah.
not a conscious decision. Let's see, to hit up another one that hasn't been asked yet. All over is asking, you're in a game. What will be your special stat? Strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, or luck?
Luck.
I need to read that list again. Okay.
Endurance.
Probably perception out of all of those are my thing.
Be a fine line between perception and intelligence. I think
Is it what you
intelligence.
want or what you think you would be?
It's what I think I would be.
Oh, then mine is probably charisma.
Yes, very much.
Because I
yes.
lack everything else. Endurance.
You have luck,
Leave
though. You have
Thank
luck.
you. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good. I mean, I don't want to not
Yeah.
have luck.
Yeah, you'd have luck, charisma, and endurance.
Yeah.
Thank you,
have basically
guys.
summed up AC Race best.
Ah ha ha! Very good. Let's see. I think we have anyone else answering that one.
Sharfo asks you specifically, Jeffrey. Does Sarah know of your porn stash?
Now I wonder if he means like my porn mustache, my collection of porn VHS tapes.
You mean the ones you found in that camper?
That's so gross.
Yeah, we find some weird stuff on the low budgets. Do you, Sarah?
No.
You don't know of my VHS collection?
No.
VHS.
We don't even have a VHS player.
Oh, we do. Well, I think for anybody who did ask a question, and if we didn't get to answer it tonight, please resubmit it to, next week, and we'll aim to answer it. But I think we're gonna be wrapping up the show here. What do you guys say?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
We'll see
Works
you
for me. I'm just
all.
along for the ride.
We'll see you all next week, guys. Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very
Right.
much. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
It was a fun
Always
one.
enjoyable.
All right. Good night, guys.
Adios.
Good night.
Take it easy.
Tickles suck.